You're listening to The Idiot's Catalog.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back
to
the Idiot's Catalog podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Leland Long.
God damn it, I'm another one of your freaking hosts, Charlie Dawson.
And we're joined this week by Charles Engle.
Woo! Hello, what's up? Good to be here.
Thanks for coming, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Excited to have you on. We've been trying to get you for a while, and
Yes,
it's finally lined
worked
up.
out.
Yeah.
Done
That's
it.
nice.
You just had to grab him, take him home with us.
to grab them. We had to incentivize him with some steaks and things.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, we gave him steaks and things.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those steaks to thaw.
Well, just enjoy the things in the meantime.
Sure. The things are the
They
things.
always tell me.
Thanks for being on, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a great place. I love the, very jealous of the cat and the apartment.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you
Leland's
so
got
much.
the hookup. You have a gay uncle, sometimes it pays off.
Yeah, this is so he designed this whole thing?
He did.
Wow.
If you don't know, if you're listening for the first time, this is an inventions-based podcast.
Yes.
And we usually just jump straight into invention ideas. Charles, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
I have a couple of inventions, yes.
Okay, hit us with it.
Okay, first one. These are all kind of cheesy, but because I was watching some of your, I'm just going to be confident. I was watching some of you guys' clips, and I was like, whew, there's some great inventions on this.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's a silly one.
I'll give you a peek behind the curtain. Those clips are the good ones. Sometimes we have to cycle through. We didn't do it with the last episode, but we usually have an award for worst invention of the week between me and Charlie.
Well, what got it last week?
Last week was Rat House.
Rat House, a house made of rats.
A house made
yeah.
entirely of rats.
Solved two problems.
How would you? Well, I'll have to tune in and find out how that went.
yeah.
Give us a listen.
You got a
was not
subscriber and a
received.
guest at the same time. Here's my first one.
Okay.
Ringtone doorbells. I kind of just want.
Oh.
Remember how there used to be a ringtone for phones?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just put that in the doorbell. I think it would make people a little happier.
Could it be like "Buy You a Drink" by T-Pain?
Yes.
It's like all
Yes.
those old 2008 songs.
Yes, it'd have to be only pre-2010 songs.
I kind of love that.
Yeah.
Mr. Brightside.
Yeah.
Could it have like biometrics too, where it like recognizes the fingerprint of who's pressing
Yeah,
it?
play somebody else.
And plays like personalized.
Oh,
Yeah, my son's here. The Killers are playing.
Yeah. Oh, my ex-wife is here. It's like dun 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 dun. dun.
He's like, really, Jason?
It's a Darth
Just a
Vader
cute
intro
little-
music.
Darth Vader.
That's really cool. I haven't seen a doorbell in years, but next time I see one, I'm gonna remember.
Oh, I
that.
mean, even here with the apartment. Anything.
Oh,
Any
yeah, just like
buzzing-
buzzer.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm so sick of the old just buzz. I want some music.
Yeah, I want some music, and I had a doorbell that was like from the 1920s, and they were so scary and alarming back then.
Yeah.
Just like really loud classic. No, mine's like a really loud, high pitched machine gun going
Well,
off.
yeah, you have to get it over the sound of bombs falling.
Over the sound of some Italian beating his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's also here, by the way.
Just the city being built around you. You have to cut through that to
People
get your
falling
pizza.
off skyscrapers.
Every time I always used to get something at my old apartment, I would get angry because I would answer the door like, "What?" And my mailman was like this really old Asian lady, and I'd be like, "I'm sorry." It was.
So what would
You're
her?
just so Asian.
Yeah. So what would her ringtone be for the new doorbell?
This is a trap. This is a trap.
No, what kind of music does she
We just need a
like?
clip for next week. We just need a
Yeah,
little clip.
cool. I mean, she told me she listened to Reba.
Okay, all right.
Landed that plane with minimal
man.
casualties.
That's great.
I love that. Yeah, I
especially-
like the personality based.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like those could go on for a while too. You know how like some ringtones, they'd have the whole song
Yes.
for ringtones. That'd be fun for a
Yeah, hold
doorbell
it.
to be just like
Just
yeah.
wait till you get the
You just-
drum solo or something.
Yeah, put your head out the window. Keep pressing. I love this part.
I remember when I was in school, if you heard one of those go off, that meant like your phone's getting taken. Like that
Oh,
was a
yeah.
nightmare. If you heard like buy you a drink, buy me a drink, you're like, well, there goes my week. You know, my
Yeah.
phone's gone.
Oh, because your teacher like hears it and takes it
And
from
takes
you.
it.
I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. See, when I was growing up, we couldn't have our phones out. How old are you, Charles?
30.
So you remember when phones first started coming around, they weren't just like nowadays in school, and I'm around a lot of schools, let me
Yeah.
tell you. Nowadays, you can't just have your phone out.
I had the. Did you ever have a ringtone?
Yeah, all those old, just like, like 2010 songs. A lot of Lil Wayne.
Nice.
I don't think I did. I don't think I picked like a specific song. I think I just used what was ever on the phone. My first phone ever was a Disney flip phone.
Oh,
By
golly.
Disney. So it's probably some like Aladdin song or something. Was the thing.
Could it actually call people?
Yeah. I could call
Okay.
people. I could play Tetris on it.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was
But,
just branded by Disney.
Branded by Disney. Yeah, it had the little antenna you pull up. and
Oh
everything.
man, I had a phone. I had a Scoop or a Rumor.
Yes, yeah.
AKA that's the two aliases it went by, and I got the Ocarina of Time, the little
The
Zelda.
Yeah.
That's the only ringtone I ever had.
I remember one time I spent like I think it was like $300 on ringtones because I didn't know they cost money. I
You
was just-
spent $300 on ringtones?
yeah, because I was at the store. It was before like
What store were you at when you're buying ringtones? Was it like a card? What do you mean?
All right, so it was back when phones were like the internet wasn't really on phones that much, and I didn't know that the store was like I was using money. I was like 10, which is way too
What,
old.
sampling ringtones? Like, what do you?
No, I just thought that I just thought I clicked on them and I was like, oh, now I have this. This is great. I didn't know that they were being charged to my dad's card. He was like, hey, what's this $300 charge? I was like, you got to hear what I got for you, bro. You gotta, you
I got so many Britney Spears songs on there,
A lot
Dad.
of Lil Wayne, Dad. That's
Oh,
crazy.
man.
That's wild.
This guy wants to fuck every girl.
Okay,
That's
I
great.
I got an invention,
Leland slapped me across
Um,
the fucking face with
and
it.
this one is like a specific for me and Charles because we both grew up in Arizona, the
oh,
deserts.
yeah, sure.
And what's a fun activity kids like to do? Climbing trees, right?
Yes.
Really?
No trees in the desert, really.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So I want to invent some kind of like arm and leg padding for kids to climb cactuses. It's just cacti climbers, you know?
Cacti climbers,
So it just
yeah.
covers maybe your like forearms and
Yeah, well, it's
calves.
you got. What about the face? There's got to be a face covering. Unless you're climbing.
you gotta climb with your face
You gotta
away.
teach you always look ahead in life, dude. Jesus Christ.
Keep your chin up, you know?
If you kind of like a snuggie, you know what I mean? Just cover
Yeah,
the
a
whole
snuggie.
front. You keep the back open.
Yeah.
If you fall,
Hold on.
that's your punishment.
With the snuggie, what about your legs? Are you just climbing with your arms and letting your legs dangle backwards?
Jesus Christ. So your face and your legs are exposed.
Everyone will be a Marine by the end of
Holy
their childhood.
shit.
Your core is going to be so strong.
How many cactuses can you climb? There'd definitely be contests, like cup stacking.
Oh,
There'd
yeah.
be cactus
Yeah,
crawlers.
for sure.
How tall are cacti?
They can get pretty tall.
Pretty big.
Really?
50 feet minimum.
What? Minimum?
Minimum.
They start at 50? They
Yeah.
sprout at 50?
They're really
yeah.
hard to plant. Yeah, you can just climb up them and then maybe some kind of like seat to put on top to sit down.
Oh, that'd be nice.
To claim that you've
Claim
you
a
can claim a
cactus.
cactus.
Yeah, and then
That'd
you
be
can
cool.
look at all your friends down below.
I still feel like there should be some punishment. Because,
punishment?
Because if you're climbing a cactus, you don't want to get used to it being safe. You need to know that it's a little dangerous. So maybe a suit, but the what are they called? The spikes get through a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So it pokes you a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
they
get
poke
off and you
just
have
a
all
little
these
bit.
like tiny little pokes on
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It'd be
All
good
right.
for soaking
Well,
up
then the
some-
reward of getting to the top has to be that much sweeter.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to do it if I'm getting hurt.
Yeah.
The reward
What's
when you
the-
is 72 virgins.
All right.
Yeah, they're waiting up there.
They also are wearing the padded suits. to get on top.
They're all kind of covered in pricklies.
So that reward also has a punishment.
But what if I get through that? Just a Russian doll of pain.
So you're just angry at people climbing things, then, Charlie?
No,
So,
I think that you need to learn consequences.
so.
as a-
Should regular
as a kid.
trees? Should you have to put on a shirt that shocks you to climb the tree?
Well, no, regular tree. If you fall, that's the punishment. Like,
Well,
if
same
you-
with the cactus, though,
Yeah.
right?
There's no way. Are you guys serious about them getting up to 50 feet?
I mean, they do get pretty high.
Oh, I thought
They
you
get
were
high.
yanking my balls.
They don't start
They
at
don't
50
start at
feet.
50. but-
And you still, I mean, it might be worse falling down because you might fall on like a scorpion or a
Yeah.
snake or something.
I don't think scorpions exist. I think y'all
Oh,
are
man,
fucking
there's
with me
so
on that
many
one.
scorpions.
Yeah.
Really? Do you guys see them growing up?
Yeah, you get them in your
Yeah.
bathtubs once in a while.
What?
My dad sees them all. My dad's a pool guy out there, so he's in the terrain.
Yeah.
And he's always picking up scorpions, and his trick is to do this. He'll send me a video going, "Oh," and I'm like, oh my God. You're definitely going to mess up one day.
What is he, a pool guy or a carnival worker?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm like, who's this for?
Scorpions are on fire.
Yeah. Juggling them.
Yeah, chainsaws. Dad.
Your dad sounds rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
really cool.
He's a cool guy.
Charlie, got an invention idea?
Mm-hmm. All right, we're in that weird season right now where you'll leave the house wearing one thing, and by the afternoon you're sweating, and by the nighttime you are freezing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really carry a bag around with me, so I don't know what to do about this. So my invention is shedding clothes. So it's clothes that you put on that throughout the day they shed if you want them to.
Ooh,
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. And so like you put them on in the morning, like when you leave for work, it's 8 a.m. It's cold. By the afternoon, they've shed, and so you're ready to go out in the afternoon. And then when it comes nighttime,
They regrow.
they regrow.
But how do you regrow them?
It's like a pill.
You gotta
A
concentrate
pill.
really hard.
You just gotta push like everywhere.
Um.
You're kind of like a snake, you know?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it kind of like those pants that you can unzip the bottoms
Yeah.
of?
Yeah, but it's like part of your skin.
It's part of
Whoa.
your skin.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we're getting more.
So it dissolves into your skin?
Sure.
Or is it just flake off?
Yeah.
Which seems real gross.
It is. Oh yeah. I
Just-
mean, New York will be full of like old clothes.
Clothes flakes.
Oh, and then people
like-
that need clothes can grab them?
Yeah, it's a
You
service.
see, just a person. Oh, that's
This just sounds like you're wealthy enough to afford to take off a shirt and drop it on the street and just keep walking.
and not care.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's the afternoon. I had to.
It's a little toasty.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I don't make inventions for poor people.
Okay.
That's true. Who's
Yeah.
gonna buy them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is my idea was like something that attaches to your skin at birth, and then throughout throughout your life, new clothes grow and shed.
Sounds like a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, this is. I thought these were just like really technologically advanced clothes.
No, it's kind of like you're a snake.
So going off of them being technologically advanced clothes, I think that's something that I could more grab my head around than being a snake person. Would they sense if it's like what if it's cold all day?
Well,
Do they still shed and you're fucked in the afternoon?
No. Wait, so is this mine or yours? The technologically advanced ones?
It's all of ours now. Yours was the snake thing, which I am moving past.
No, if it's always cold, you don't need to shed. If it's always cold, you just wear your layers.
So it's got like a temperature sensing.
Sure, yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Okay. That's great.
You can see who's doing the heavy lifting today on the inventions. It's kind of like a relay race.
Ugh.
Yeah, so.
And maybe it's like a chia pet. Where
I
you
can see that,
where you
if
can
it's
put
growing on
water
you.
on and it grows back.
Oh,
to-
that'd
Yeah,
be
to
cool.
warm you up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could
a
ask
little
your partner to water you real quick.
Oh, that's a little hot. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of like a barrier, like the first fart. You let
Oh,
her
yeah.
water you.
Oh,
The first
sure.
watering.
Yeah,
first
Hey,
water.
I'm embarrassed, but babe, you think you could water me real quick? It's a little chilly, and I need my jacket to grow.
I can't reach where I need it.
Yeah.
So can you water me? I have to get totally naked. You have to see my asshole. That's the only way water has to be into your asshole.
Yeah, that's the valve.
It's like a fuel valve in a
Yeah,
car.
yeah,
where you
yeah,
put
yeah.
the can in.
Yeah, you have to get totally vulnerable. It can only be with somebody you trust.
That's what I do on first dates, anyways. I say you got to see my asshole real quick.
That's the punishment for it. We're coming up with a
Yeah, there we
punishment
go.
for every
invention.
invention.
So what's the consequence of this invention? Well, sharks.
That's the disclaimer.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What if you're like your mom has to do it for you? Then your mom has. I mean, I guess your mom has seen your asshole.
that would be your first like decade of life?
Yeah.
Your mom would have to do this. 'Cause
Yeah,
you don't have a
First
especially
girlfriend.
decade? Your mom saw your asshole till you were 10? Mine still sees mine.
If I was lucky.
Especially if you have shorter arms.
Yeah.
You can't really
Yeah.
reach. Then your mom's got to for longer.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I saw this fact the other day. Just on assholes. Do you know when cats show you their buttholes, they're letting you know like it's time. Their mothers would lick their assholes when they were kids, so
Oh.
they're trying to be like mom time.
What is mom time?
Like
Dinner's served, mommy.
yeah, need a cleaning. And I saw this TikTok where this lady goes, just blow on it. It's like enough for them.
No.
I don't want it to be enough for them. I don't want to give that to him. I don't want there to be some kind of understanding. Pavlov had his bells. I had my blowing in my cat's butthole.
The other day I was on a bus and this guy kept getting his head really close to my mouth, and so I went.
You blew on his head.
Yeah, blew on it. He gave me a really dirty look.
Of course he did.
I was like, "You
Wait, was he
fucking."
in front of you?
No, he was next to me. We were standing on the bus together, and he kept getting his head like right next to my mouth. And I was like, I guess he wants this. Must have been raised by cats.
Mom time, huh?
Mom time.
He was probably just trying to hear your $300 ringtone correctly. Did that guy really get Smash Mouth on his phone?
Every song.
And not Rockstar?
Yes.
Did he get a different Smash Mouth song? I don't even know any others. I gotta see what this is.
Yeah, I gave him a quick little.
Nice. Charles, you got another invention idea you want to hit us with?
Okay, let's see. Oh, here's one. So I think the worst part about stubbing your toe is the first the pain and then the anger at the object and then inevitably yourself because there's no one to blame but you.
The 3 stages of grief.
Stubbing your toe. And the phase after that is not being able to yell, especially if you do it in public. Because when you stub your toe, you need just a good fuck.
Yeah.
And so a collapsible portable funnel that when you do something, you kind of pull it out, gets just a little cylinder, and you can scream into it, but it's soundproof.
That's
I
cool.
love this.
So
Yeah.
you can scream into this thing, and you can say whatever you want. When
Yeah, it could be
maybe
the
you
size of like a cigarette or something, just like a metal tube, and then it unfolds,
expands a little bit.
expands,
Yeah.
and you
and
just
you can
yell into it.
Nobody
This
can
could
hear
be
what you're
great
saying.
for other things other than stubbing your
Yeah.
toe. Just any kind of stress and
Anything.
anxiety.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need to yell in the middle of the day. Just
Yeah.
pull out your funnel and
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I guess there'd be somebody who gets like says something that's like before the funnel hits the mouth, and they get it on camera or whatever.
Oh,
But
oh yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I guess the consequences. There can be some fallout. But I want one.
Well, I was thinking it could have like a recorder at the end of it
Ooh.
that could record and then send it to your therapist what you're screaming about.
I thought you meant recorder like the musical instrument, so whatever you yell, a beautiful
Just
tune
like-
comes out.
Yeah, it's like compost. A beautiful plant grows out of that garbage, the scraps.
You're just some guy screaming the N-word into his funnel and piano music is playing on the other end.
You're like, whoa.
You're like Fiddler on the Roof, like a mile
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
You're like, someone just got cut off in traffic.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah.
Would there be a child version? Or do you think this
I
is
think-
something
I
you'd
think-
need to wait?
I think kids just yell, right? Kids just yell.
They do, and that's a
Yeah,
problem.
that is a
Oh,
problem.
so you want to train them? You want to train
Yeah.
them to shut up?
I would love that. Yeah, there's like just a smaller version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just-
All shapes and sizes.
Just some kid bent over showing his butthole. That's
Yeah.
like, get to licking, mom. and you put a cone over his face.
I was lost at first.
Yeah.
When you started talking about a kid bent over showing their butthole, I was like, where is he going with this one?
It was a tough
then it
plane
was-
to land
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I was like,
I
yeah.
needed to follow through. I hope no one pauses right at that moment. They're like, I'm done listening to
They're like,
this.
I'm going to give this podcast 10 minutes exactly. Oh, man.
The scream funnel.
Could it be like
Yeah.
an elderly version, too? Where like...
every version.
Every...
It's for anybody. is
Charles,
what
could
I'm
it be
trying
like
to
a
say.
42
So
to
whatever version.
Now, there's got to be someone there they're not allowed to use this.
Could there be like an Asian male woman version?
Yeah. And what kind of songs does she like?
She told me Reba.
That's
Oh,
a
man.
sick invention. My only issue with it is that like it's hard to scream without your mouth wide open.
No, it could be. Yeah. It depends
to
on.
be big enough.
Oh, it
yeah,
expands
you buy
that
via
way.
mouth size. It's like getting braces. You know, they get a mold in.
Oh, it's a molding, so it
Whoa.
like fits exactly on your face.
Okay.
So it kind of looks terrifying in your pocket if you don't know what it is. And then you put it on like,
What?
oh, okay.
Why is it-
Scream thing.
Sorry, my mistake. I thought that was a gun.
I thought there was a man screaming in your pocket.
Yeah, stuck in frozen in time.
I thought Han Solo's face was in your pocket.
I was trying to release him. Sorry. I now remember the invention.
Oh, that's great. I got another one, Charlie.
Yeah, dude, strap it on the top of my car. Take it on vacation. Let's go.
All right. This is a sleeping bag with a snorkel. So when you
Yeah.
go camping and you use a sleeping bag, it's really cold, and you want to like cover your whole body.
Wow.
But your
Oh,
face
yeah.
is out because you got to breathe,
Mhm.
and your face gets cold. So I want a sleeping bag that goes all the way over, and it's got a snorkel so you can breathe.
Seems so scary.
Yeah,
That seems so
it's like some
scary.
old like military technique, you know.
Listen, no, I get your fears. I understand. I've come up with. I understand.
Calm me.
It's
Calm me,
very
please.
susceptible to your friends farting into it. I understand the fears. So what we'll need is to have very imposing spikes to come out of the funnel part of where you're breathing out of, so they can't put their butt up against the
Oh, thank you for making
All
me.
right, I'm in. I'm listening.
so it's just
Spiky.
it's just like a cocoon with a little valve coming
Yeah.
out that has spikes coming out of it. And you sleep in camp, and it's real nice.
Yeah, it sounds real nice.
Sounds like you'd hang it from a tree branch. The way I'm picturing this is like fruit bat style.
Sure.
Can the spikes have heat coming from them to really deter? Like I bet you some of my friends have tough assholes. They could sit on those spikes.
Yeah.
Just
They just
fine.
risk it for the prank.
Some guys are really in it for the prank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they really are.
Yeah, could it be like heated tips? So it's like, and it would also be like a nice nightlight, like ember on the end of the spikes.
Maybe it's got like a laser in front of it, and if it senses something there, it'll shoot the spikes out.
Oh
Whoa.
God. Yeah. Okay.
So you can't get close.
Like a puffer fish.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you were gonna say for when you want to take a nap in a coral reef. I swear to God, when you started talking about this,
I was thinking underwater for a second
yeah,
too.
right?
Just because of snorkel.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
only think like, oh right. Yeah, just a deep sea sleeping bag.
I kind of like that though. How
Yeah.
relaxing would it be to
sleep
sleep in the
in the
Hudson?
ocean?
You know,
Yeah.
or the ocean. Hudson might be kind of a
That's-
nightmare.
Yeah, that's more anxious to sleep there. Just tugboats going by and shit.
It's more mob related.
Um,
Yeah, it's a cool invention.
yeah, maybe an underwater sleeping bag.
yeah,
Well-
that'd be.
Ooh, how about this? Okay, you're out camping with your friends, right? You each say there's like 6 of you. I have at least 5 friends, I swear to God. It's like 6 of you, and you're all in your own sleeping bags. And instead of a snorkel, it's like scuba diving tubes, and it's all connected to one oxygen tank so you can breathe your friend's air.
Oh, I do not
Whoa.
like that.
Why not?
I don't know about why.
I want to breathe my boy's air.
Dude, I did that to a friend once out of revenge when I was a kid.
Whoa.
He like shot me with a paintball gun, and we were kids. And then I went home and I tried to get revenge. I was like, "What can I do to him?" And I found a balloon and I blew it up as big as I could. And I went back and I was like, "There's helium in this." And then he was like, "No way!" And he sucked in all my breath.
Oh.
And it was. I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Breathe in.
Is that just like carbon dioxide?
I think so.
You're right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I poisoned him a little bit.
It's not good for your body. It's also like my friends could be eating onions.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah,
or
that's-
just like
Yeah, they could.
you know, just eating bad stuff. Just one guy just eating poop in the corner, and he's like, "Let's all get into our multi-chamber sleeping bags."
Let's breathe the same air, boys.
It would bring you closer. What else is camping for if not bonding?
I think camping is for secluded, isolated, one-person sleeping bags with a snorkel that has spikes on it. That's what I think it's for.
But what
Alright.
about, can anybody pick this up? I feel very. Are there spikes around the sleeping bag too? Somebody
Oh, it's
tries
not
to-
entirely spiked. It's just the nozzle, so someone can't push their butt cheeks up against it.
I
Okay.
think it's cool, man.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like it.
Okay.
Charles, hey Charles, you got another invention for us?
Yes.
There's a cat in the room.
Hold on one second. Oh, here's a quick one. Okay. So you know how when you're backing out of the newer cars now, they'll stop you if something's in your blind spot. Like if you're backing up or whatever, they'll just automatically put the brakes on.
Yeah.
I want one of those detectors on your zipper so you'll never zip up your dick again.
Wow.
That's a real good idea.
So it
Yeah.
just stops it, like it
Mhm,
blocks it.
Yeah.
mhm. And you're like, thank God I didn't know I was out.
Wow.
You know, and because that pain needs to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
solid.
I think it's pants with just a sensor.
Mhm.
Just a sensor.
yeah,
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
that'd be really good. I will say, how often are you putting your dick through your pants zipper?
Oh, this is an age-old argument
I
that
knew
me
it,
and
yeah.
Charlie have.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the?
Are you when you go to the bathroom,
Oh,
are you a flop over or are you a through the hole kind of guy?
I think I'm a flop over.
Yeah, you're like a normal human being. Oh, you're like a
Well, you come out
sound
between-
person.
I go
The
through
fabric.
the fabric.
That's
Yeah.
so weird.
It's kind of like a Narnia thing, though. It's fun. You kind of like travel through.
Yeah.
The wardrobe.
His dick comes back with lion marks on it. It's frozen.
Where have you been? Yeah.
It's also like I'm in public. I don't want to expose my balls, you know? So I
Sure.
just
What a
bring the
better-
necessary
there's-
equipment.
Well, I don't go
through.
balls.
You don't go balls?
I think I.
Now this is like subcategories of this argument.
This is a real subreddit we're getting into.
You guys can see. I just like to take it all out wherever I
Yeah,
am.
I pull my pants down, lift my shirt up, but I don't go balls.
I fully
hold my
strip. I fold up all my clothes, put it on a sink.
And that's just when I wash my hands.
Oh man.
Yeah, I go.
Flip flops on all. You're like, what? You're at the gym. What is happening?
I love going over. I love an over.
Yeah, I like an over, but it's just a quick. But yeah, I think. So you think? Are you more susceptible to zipping it?
I think so. I am, but it doesn't happen that often.
No. But what if it never happened again?
Wow.
That is
What
a
a
great
natural salesman.
Yeah.
What about a problem for like your penis?
Okay. Really struggled getting that one out.
No, that was actually the end of it.
Okay.
It's just a problem. I know, like rubbing up against your zipper, because that's what gets me more.
Oh,
hot.
I don't
yeah.
have that. You not wear boxers?
No, I do. It's just it's metal. It goes through cloth pretty easily.
All of his boxers are run ragged.
What is happening? I don't think I've ever experienced
I'm just
that.
rock hard 24/7.
I've had that once in a while with like basketball shorts, and I get like, for whatever reason, I get like a semi chub.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like rubbing just in the right way, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I hate this right now. This is like the
this so
slightest tingle of,
Yeah.
of horniness, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want this. I'm trying to play basketball.
Yeah.
I see why you're getting hard, dude. Whenever I'm with my friends, I'm hard. What?
Is that why you want to breathe our own?
Guys, what if we all breathe the same?
Charles just looked at me like, man, I regret saying yes to this podcast.
Oh, cut this.
Yo, pause,
Could
bro.
you guys cut it like 32 and then
Did you guys cut it child bending over, exposing their asshole?
I clocked out around then.
Could this sensor for the zipper, could it be Bluetooth compatible in some way? Is one of the questions we have for inventions.
What would it do?
They could play Smash Mouth on command.
So there's music coming from the crotch?
Yeah. Like, you know,
All right,
when you
that'd be a fun thing. Like a girl, you play a little fun.
Yeah.
All right.
It just you can choose whatever song it is, and when you accidentally almost zip up, it's like no, and it starts playing.
That's the commercial.
Yeah. No.
I was thinking it'd be like a CVS, like when you walk in, it makes a little like ding. You know what I mean? Like through
Oh,
the,
sure.
Yeah, okay.
the doors.
Yeah, I didn't think of the noise. That's fun.
Yeah.
So it just stops in its place. You can't zip anymore.
Until nothing's in its way. It's like a
Until
garage door
nothing's in its
sensor.
way.
Yeah,
It's not going to go up.
You guys seen those buzz saws that, like, if your hand touches the...
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. What
Except
about buzz saws in our pants? All right.
That's the punishment
Yeah,
part.
that's the punishment. Charlie, you got another invention? It's okay if you don't.
I
I got
don't
some.
like it. It's
Great. It's still in confidence.
it's a toilet based. I went toilet this week. I haven't had a toilet based in a while. All right, so taking a shit's nasty. I hate doing it so much. I wish we never pooped.
Okay.
So it's a basic invention, and I'm looking for notes on it. It's just a UV toilet for two reasons. A, when there's splash, it would clean the splash before it touches your butt. It would clean the water before it hits you, so it's not as gross. And B, it would clean your asshole. The UV would clean your asshole after you took the
Is
shit.
a UV light?
Yeah, it's just like a full, like the toilet's just emitting UV. So when you sit on
And
it,
it's powerful enough to burn the poop out of your butt.
Yes.
That's-
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
It's
Oh,
a
so you're
pain-
not even pooping.
No. Oh, no, yeah, you are. What?
No, but
Oh,
the,
but it's
the
like
remains.
burning it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
like
it's coming out.
remains
The
as it
residue.
comes.
It's like, what's
Yeah.
that firework called? Like a sizzler?
Sizzler? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just always kind of smolders it.
Yeah. So you don't even need water in the toilet. It would just be like a vacuum
Oh,
chamber.
It's something for like astronauts, and that's it.
I would love it, dude. I'm sick of shit.
My immediate first thought is the cancer would be insane.
Oh,
from
yeah.
this. Everyone would have prostate cancer.
Yeah.
I know, they definitely would have different color.
Butts.
Yeah,
Sure. But think about how clean you'd be.
that's true. I mean, I don't like wiping.
What about this? What about like a
Just leave it at that. I actually don't wipe.
the front of Charlie's boxers are destroyed, but the back of Charles's boxers are even worse.
What? I don't like it.
What about a toilet that's like
After Charles shits, he just pokes his asshole up into his mom's face. She takes care of the rest.
And when she's not here, what am I supposed to do?
flights are expensive. Okay, what about a toilet where you can like put a hatch over the top of it, and then it like flames the whole inside of the toilet.
That's cool. Crematorium.
You can cremate your poop.
Yeah.
So then you don't have to scrub or anything ever again.
You could
know?
send the ashes to the restaurants that you ate at those days.
Spread these in their favorite place.
In the oven. In the oven.
You just have a little urn on your mantle, and someone's like, "Oh, is that your grandparents?" Nah, that was Taco Bell 3 years ago. The best meal I ever had.
Meal, yeah.
I picture the ashes like being the coal in a pizza oven at a fancy place.
Yeah.
Go where you once was, child.
Return to this. It's like turtles. Or you could turn them into like hookah coals.
Yeah, they're still hot. You take them straight from the toilet bowl into the hookah.
What kind of flavor would that emit?
A bad one.
What was that called? What was the stuff you put in a hookah? What was that called? Sheesh.
Sheesh, yeah.
Sheesh. What a word you said when you were 17. Did you guys have the sheesh?
I also feel like that's a very white guy upset about something. Sheesh, guys.
Yeah, I throw out a sheesh a lot. A sheesh is right up there with golly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you make it high pitched, rappers say it.
Like what?
Like sheesh. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, like that
That's how they
TikTok.
made it cool.
Yeah, that's how they made it cool.
Yeah, it's made a full come around.
Yeah.
Because I bet it started with cool people.
Yep.
And then not cool people took it.
Yeah.
No, I'll just keep it at cool people.
What type of music was it?
An Asian male lady.
With cool people.
Very safe.
You're not.
All right, I got another invention idea.
Yeah, stuff it in my stocking.
This is a game controller, and the parts that you hold are sponges, so they don't soak up your sweat.
That's pretty good.
Because I feel like you're like playing a stressful game. You hand it over to your friend. You're like, Jesus, this is covered in sweat.
Yeah, yep.
Have you ever had somebody say that to you? They go, Jesus. Leland, this is covered in sweat. I can't even. I want to leave your house.
You're one of my best friends, but Jesus Christ.
Not in that tone, no. But I have had people mention it before.
You've handed me some sweaty controllers.
Yeah,
Leland.
and
We've
I've
been
had
friends
sweaty
for a long
controllers
time.
handed to
Oh,
me.
100%. It's a circle of sweat. But
You get into it. You get into the
You
game.
breathe your own air.
Yeah.
I sniffed the sweat when he hands it to me. When I was a kid, I had a controller with fans in the handle.
Wow.
Yeah, I was that kid.
See, that gets rid of the sweat, which I'm not looking for. I'm looking to capture it. Maybe it'll unlock some rewards in the game, too, depending on how much you sweat.
Yeah, there's a little hole you got to fill up on your console. Put it in.
It cools
like
the
Keith.
console. It's like-
Yeah. Woo, everything goes faster.
Oh man, that controller would smell so bad,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, you
So
got to
bad.
replace it like a urinal cake or something. When they're brand new, it smells like that. You're like, whoo.
Yeah. How do you smell urinal cakes?
I mean, they come with the smell, right?
Yeah, you kind of walk in and you when
Yeah.
you're there,
Oh, I see
especially
what
when
you
you
mean.
pee on it, you smell it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just trying
the
to-
worst part.
I'm just trying to make you.
Yeah, let me run you through it. So you walk in the bathroom, take your penis through the two holes in your boxers and your pants, and you pee on the urinal cake. You know, like everyone does.
And when you're done peeing, the toilet zaps the piss and sends it to Dasani. I like the idea, Leland. Genuinely, I think it's a cool idea. I think maybe instead of sponges, something more like long term, because a sponge you'd have to replace a lot.
What if you just like wash it out?
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
you can like detach the handle.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what and then it just like sticks.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
you just
that's so.
You
I
wring
like
it
that.
out over your sink or whatever.
yeah.
Or into your friend's mouth, whatever you're
Yeah.
into.
Yeah. Hey, can I be your friend? I think that's a really cool idea. That's one of those that I like could see. Sometimes we have an invention, I'm like, I bet you this might exist somewhere, or might exist one day. I could see that being a thing.
And then you get pissed that you didn't come up with it.
Nah, I got other stuff going on.
Me too.
I mean, I have a keyboard and mouse. I play like computer games, and it gets nasty. It gets so gross, and like I clean it, but like to avoid the step of cleaning it would be amazing.
So are you talking about a keyboard sponge? All the keys are little sponges. And then when you're done doing computer work, you can go and clean your dishes with it.
I think you could flip it over too when you're done playing the game, and there's that rough part.
Woo! It's just one giant mouse pad that hurts your fingers.
Oh,
man.
Incredible. Charles, you got any more?
Let's see what I have here. Funnel. Oh, here's one. Okay, this is a little more fantastical. Okay. So, a restart button on your haircut.
Oh.
So when you go to get a haircut, if somebody fucks it up,
Yeah.
instead of being angry and crying and now hating this guy for the rest of your life, there's an option where you can just default back to the hair you had when you came in.
That's
No
great.
harm, no foul. I hated it. Let me go back to default. You pay like a $10, like a $20 bad haircut fee. Like they still get paid a little bit, but they're not getting the full price because they fucked you.
Okay,
but
that's
you
good.
came in, you clocked in for a little bit of time. It's like when you cancel an Uber.
Yeah,
There's still a fee,
Sure. Yeah.
but you just got to be like, hey man, it's like the X button on whatever. X Factor, I guess.
Now,
Whatever.
because people could scam this. I see a scam of,
Oh,
I
and you get
hate
somebody
this
else's haircut?
No, more like just, what?
It's hacked.
Other people's
You
haircut.
set it to default. You're like, wait, this wasn't the hair I had when I was coming in here.
Why don't y'all give me a perm? We just thought you want to look like a cool guy.
But no, you're saying like people come in and they're like, oh, I hate they
say
come in
they
with the
hated
haircut that
it.
they like.
Yeah.
But then they'd still have to pay a little bit, so it doesn't make
sure,
sense.
but it's still a discounted haircut. Like you could be like, oh, I hate this. Oh no, because
But no, it resets.
Yeah, it restarts to default.
Yeah,
I
restarts
see.
to default.
Huh.
Well, that's your. I mean, there's got to be. I'm looking out for both parties here.
So you're basically this is so you've learned that this barber sucks,
Mm.
and you're like, I just want to start over anew for someone else.
Yeah, I just wanna
I'll pay a
forget
little
you.
bit of money. I wasted some time here. That's fine. I just
Yeah.
want to move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't want to. Because I feel like if you get a bad haircut, you're just like, yeah, you kind of hate this guy for a couple of days.
Oh yeah.
And then,
But you're just stuck with that hair for another like week
And it's
until
a-
it grows a little bit, or
yeah,
2 weeks, whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is. So then you don't have to have that anger.
Mm.
Are you like monitoring your hair being cut while at the bar and just like stressing over?
Oh wow, yeah, I can see that. Really, some people really going button crazy.
Just hands on the like 2 seconds in, they don't even know what the
Yeah.
haircut's gonna look like. It's like, nah, I'm done.
yeah,
That first cut felt bad.
yeah.
I didn't
Your
like
hand
that.
was quivering a bit for that snap.
Yeah.
I think that's a sick idea.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that for my pubes. I fucked those guys up the other night.
What? What'd you do?
I started to shave.
What, a letter?
Put
a letter in there?
Yeah, a letter to my mother. It was
He's
all-
like, this was meant to be a Q.
Dude.
It's an R. It really messed this up.
No, I started to shave, and I was like, I'm just gonna take a little off.
Off the top, fade on the sides, maybe a 2 to a 3. Line it up.
Just thin it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Just get a rat tail in the back.
Yeah.
That's my asshole.
Yeah, coming out your asshole. The gooch. Little.
Business in the front, party in the back.
So I started it, and then the razor died in the shower, and so it was like half done and half undone.
yeah.
And I was going to see a girl who I
An
was
old
seeing at
Phantom
the
of the Opera
time.
down there, right?
You had to put a little mask on it. On the ball. Sorry, it's had a.
Don't look at me.
Of the cockroach.
What about that? What about a pube mask
There we go.
for 1 year? Because I feel like that happens to guys very often. We're dumb and forget to charge the razor. We get
Yeah.
halfway done, and it's like,
Yeah.
shit.
all the
Yeah.
time. Pube mask.
A little pube snorkel.
Yeah. Breathe in your friend's pubes.
A little transplant.
Fred, I got a situation. I got a first date tonight, and I need some pubes. Come on over.
Fred comes and farts in your snorkel.
Okay. We've exhausted all the callbacks.
I had to get one more.
Leland put a real hockey stop to that one. Okay.
Leland goes, let's get serious.
So the zipper that senses your dick, is it?
How much would it cost?
Does it work for small dicks or what? Oh God.
Well, what happened with this? Did you end up going with?
She just like busted my balls about it. Well, she just kind of made fun of me about it, but it was like I don't know, it was fine. I ended up going over with it because it wasn't like fully. It wasn't like full bush and then completely shaved. It was like a little untamed and completely shaved. You know, so she was like
Two-Face from Batman.
Yeah. Well,
Hopefully, you weren't going on a date with Catwoman, or else she'd stop you from committing crimes. It was a stretch, but I got the sentence out.
okay.
Yeah, she was nice about it. We had been seeing each other for a little bit, and so she was just like, "What?" And I explained. And she was like, "That's hilarious." And I was like,
Oh, that's fun.
"Yeah, she's cool."
Someone asked me this yesterday. We don't have to answer this question, but I thought it was funny when Eric Scott asked me if I had any tricks I do in front of the lady with
Like
the dick.
oh, okay.
Not necessarily, but or like jokes or anything like that.
Huh?
Do you guys do any?
Yeah, I lift dumbbells with it.
Oh,
I do curls.
me too. Yeah.
I do my taxes with it. It takes a long time.
I try to fit it into a square peg. It never works.
She loves it.
She loves it.
Just clapping the whole time.
The beginning of the date's awkward though. She's like, "Why do you have that square peg with you?" I'm like, "You'll see
If you make it long
Hopefully."
enough.
No, I don't think I have any
No,
tricks.
not really.
Have you ever seen the Penis Puppeteers, though?
Oh, those are
I don't think so.
Those guys, like, they put on a show, and people, like, it's like a Vegas show, and they
Wow.
just, like, do those weird types of
Like
tricks.
great. Yeah.
Like, they make a hamburger and do, like, the Loch Ness Monster and shit.
Wow. Make a hamburger.
What-
What
yeah.
does that
Is
mean?
it spatula?
Yeah, they got to get the spatula in. You take the dick and wrap it in between your two balls and put them, like,
Oh.
on top of each other, so they're the
Sure.
buns, and then the dick is like the patty in between.
Oh my god.
And it's flaccid. It's not. Couldn't do it if it was hard, but
I would think you could only do
After
it.
years
if
of
it was-
research has shown it cannot be completed hard. This will be a
many
soft
scientists
burger
have lost
patty.
their life in the process.
So funny because the last conversation I had with Eric Scott, it was very funny. It was just like a general catch up of like, how's work going? Like, how's you posting clips and stuff? And then to hear you be like, yeah, he was asking me if I have any tricks I do with my dick.
Do you got any tricks?
I don't know if I've done this. Sometimes I'll grab him and shake him, and I'll go, "Who do you work for?" And that's
yeah.
fun. It's like a cute little. I go, "Where's the fucking money?" And that's fun.
My girlfriend does that to mine. She's like, "Tell me your secrets."
Yeah.
And I hope to have a girlfriend one day. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
That's awesome that you guys have that.
Characterized.
Well, maybe if you shave all your pubes in one
Yeah.
sitting.
Instead of looking like before and after.
Just a lawn where the lawnmower was paid halfway through and not
Blew a
enough.
gasket over there. So it's the price of getting this
It
big
looked like one of my
property.
balls was a very like well kept neighbor, and then my other ball like just lost his job a couple weeks ago and was
That's so
depressed. And was like this
not-
long grow out.
Yeah. You're like, this is an HOA, okay?
I got another one, and then do you have any problems, Charlie? It's okay if you don't.
Nah, I did mine last.
Or do you have any more, Charles?
I have a problem, but go first.
Okay, I'll do one more invention. So this is I feel like one of the strangest like street weapons that you can encounter is brass knuckles.
Yeah.
So when you see someone take out brass knuckles, you're like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And it's unexpected. So I want to take that a step higher and do brass knuckles for your feet. Because that's even crazier.
Brass
the guy
socks?
takes off his shoe and puts on a brass knuckle to kick you with. Because you can kind of like make a fist with your foot.
You know what's so weird, Leland? I had a dream the other night that I punched someone with my foot. I swear to God,
I think
buddy.
that's called the cake.
No. I balled up my foot and like no. I balled up
Do
my
not disagree with her. Whoever he will punch you with his foot.
I like balled up my foot and punched someone with it. I swear to God, I had that dream.
Did it hurt your toes?
Yeah,
It wouldn't if you had brass knuckles for your foot, buddy.
Little spikes on them.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
you're inventing has spikes. Spikes with the cactus.
Maybe like a little taser.
Yeah.
Brass knuckle foot taser.
Holy shit, you're getting humiliated out there.
Hey, that's a really cool invention.
So you have
I
to
can
like.
see-
So someone comes up on you in the street and they're like, "Give me your money," and you're like, "Hold on." You take your
Hold
shoe.
on.
You take your shoe off. You're like, "Oh yeah, my money's in my shoe. I'll be giving you this money," and then you take your sock off real quick, put the brass knuckles on, and you're ready to fight.
Okay, you said real quick that would take like 5 minutes to do all that, and there's someone mugging you
Well, while you're taking your shoe off, you're making them think that the money's in the shoe.
I see.
But then you got to slip it on, unless it's already on.
It's already
Maybe
on. You're
it's
walking
already
around
on.
with these. It's kind of like
Holy shit!
What do your shoes look like? You
they're
have to
just
have a little.
bulged at the end. It's kind of like have you ever seen some ladies will have like the or I guess whoever wants to do it will have the like when they paint their toenails the little separators.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those before? They're little like
Oh,
foam
yeah,
separators.
yeah.
It's like that, but brass knuckles you can.
Yeah, okay. So you kind
Foot
of step
punch.
into them, and they go in between the cracks.
I think it's fine. Yeah. You step into them. No, I think you just put it over like real brass knuckles.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, it's sick, man.
If you're in a dangerous part of town and you think you need some protection, you put it on before you go out.
You know what happened to me is I would have them on, and then I'd be in an altercation with someone, and I'd realize, shit, I don't know how to kick somebody. And so I would just take off my shoe and just be like flinging it at
Well, it's
them.
not kicking; it's foot punching.
yeah. You've established.
No, I can't explain this enough. I balled up my foot like a fist in the street of my head, and I like swung at someone.
It's like monkeys' feet are like can be
Yeah,
made into
yeah.
fists. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like, damn it. I was going to say
Leland, just say okay, we'll move on.
Machamp. or
Machamp,
something.
yeah,
Oh,
great Pokemon
yeah, yeah.
reference. Pokemon.
These would also be illegal, like real brass
Oh,
knuckles.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
You
would
have
be
to
good,
hide
too, because
them.
then you could, if someone's mugging you, and then you're like, sure, and you just kind of kick them really quick.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
thinking roundhouse the whole time.
Hands up. Hands up. You put your hand. That's. Oh, you think I'm using my hands for this?
Yeah. These are made just for this situation.
You
No.
could probably also do a pretty good uppercut.
Yeah.
Just a straight
I would
up.
love to do that.
It'd be great.
I love you
And then
too.
it tases them, too. It's like an anime. Oh, and it's just like, holy shit.
I love y'all's consecutive uppercut. You guys both just.
We got to see if you can do it.
Yeah.
You're like, I bet I could do it. Let me.
Foot uppercut.
If you're listening,
Yeah, I
go,
still got it.
go watch this on YouTube and watch their consecutive uppercut.
Oh man.
That's amazing.
All right,
Charles,
Charles.
what kind of problems
yeah,
you
what
bringing to
problems
us?
do you have?
Well, I think I tried, but I could only come up with one problem.
That's fine.
Okay, so this is for something to fix, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fix condiment pre-cum for me.
Yeah,
Oh.
I hate that. Yeah.
Okay.
Condiment masturbation before the condiment for before the big
Okay,
night.
all right,
You know what
all
I
right, I
mean?
see that.
So before you use the ketchup on your hot dog, you jerk it off a little
The night before.
the night before.
Or maybe a half hour before you go buy the hot dogs.
Just get it ready.
Maybe like
You can also listen to it more then. And actually remember what they said.
maybe like a condom that you put over the top of a condiment
Oh,
bottle.
nice.
Okay.
And then it bursts when the actual good stuff gets in there.
Oh, a condiment.
Yeah,
Oh,
condiment.
nice.
Yeah,
So each bottle has like a condom already built into the lid.
yeah.
So then
Sure.
it just...
But you need one for every time
Every use.
because it would burst
yeah.
each time when the actual ketchup gets in there.
what a cool moment when it bursts. You finally
You
get your
just keep squirting in between.
load of
That was too much. I didn't want that much.
Sorry, yeah.
It was a little earlier than I expected. But
So is it? You don't want this pre-cum at all on your
No.
food.
No,
So
do
there's
you? maybe we could give that to somebody who likes that. Maybe we could save.
Is there someone out there that's like, I only eat the ketchup water before the real ketchup
I like
comes out?
it. Yeah.
I like it real thin.
I like to taste full water and ketchup separated, but somehow together. I don't know how they don't mix.
Oh man,
I think we solved it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
some kind of strainer, I guess.
Yeah, like I got tea the other night, and they brought it to me. It was
Yeah. I know.
You were there?
Yeah, I remember. Sorry, tell this great story. You just reminded me I was there. I'll let you tell it.
I got tea the other night. Charles goes, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You seem like the type.
That checks out.
Yeah, it was like a Cafe Reggio, and it's they brought me a cup, a strainer, and then the tea was loose in the kettle. So when you pour it, it catches the loose tea. Delicious. It could be like that, but for a hot dog.
Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out a way because the water is like thinner than the ketchup.
Yeah.
So any kind of strainer, the water would still go through. It'd have to be like a scale or something, like a weight that determines how heavy the thing is you're trying to push
I feel
through.
like the condom was much simpler. What are we doing now? Just
fair
like a
enough.
weight and a scanner. And
Fair
It's
enough.
a 3-step process.
Also, speaking of condom, I had this random thought yesterday. Do you feel like during sex, if you come in a condom, that's that sperm's version of like a bird hitting a glass window?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Like
it's just
I
trying
thought
to
it was
get in.
gonna-
It's like, oh.
If the window's made out of rubber and has some give.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's a little bit of like...
I've been
Yeah,
using
yeah.
glass
Bounce.
condoms, but it's just
Yeah, I like
something I'm
those.
trying out.
Those are better for the environment.
Yeah, you
Nice
can
glass
break
condom.
them after.
Okay, here's a problem to solve. Birds flying into windows.
Oh.
Rubber windows.
Oh,
They bounce right
nice.
off. And
Just really elastic. Just slingshots them out. Holy shit!
it also hits some guy working at his desk. Just in there. It's like, fuck.
Just really fast. Oh! Kills the bird in a much more painful way than the ignorant bliss it just flew into.
So not rubber windows then? What we're going for?
No, I'm just saying what would happen. But
Yeah,
you
he's
don't
not
have.
saying no. He's just,
I'm just saying.
painting a picture.
But for the person in the house, they feel a little relieved.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I think we're good
How
on
are we on
time.
the AM PM?
We're good on AM, PM, whatever that means. Charles, thank you so much for joining
thanks
us.
for
We got
having me.
one more segment.
All right.
More.
You have to give each one of us a sincere compliment, knowing you will not receive one in return.
Okay.
Couple caveats. My compliment cannot be apartment-based, and Charlie's compliment has to be good.
Okay.
It can't be backhanded, can't be a sly
No, he got
remark.
it. No, he got it.
Okay.
Okay, Charlie, I like how sweaty you get when you're playing your computer games because it shows that you try really hard to win at them. It shows that you try hard. And I see that people who put in a lot of effort are the ones that make it in this business. Okay.
Wow, bordering on back.
No, what are you talking about? That's elbow grease.
Look how sweaty you get.
Wow, awesome.
That's good. It's a lot of effort.
Leland, you're one of the funniest comics I know.
Leland, I feel like you have a kind girlfriend. I just totally sidestep. Okay, it can't be apartment based. Okay, let me think.
I love the way you've decorated your girlfriend.
Leland, I like that you're also from Arizona.
Right. Really did that well.
Pretty good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for
Charles.
having me. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Where can the people find you? What do you want to plug?
You can find me on social media at Charles_Engle. I've run a very fun podcast called Overshadowed. It's about the siblings of people who changed history. It's a lot of fun. It's with a very funny comic named Zach Russell. And if you're in New York, I run a show called Freestyle Comedy on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you can come and watch me there. And
Nice.
That's it.
Sick. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at Charlie V Dawson.
All right, and I'm at Leland Comedy on all social medias. We're at the Idiot's Catalog or Idiot's Catalog on all the social medias: TikTok, Instagram,
Twitter,
YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook.
MySpace.
Follow us. Also, send us an email at theidiotscatalog@gmail.com. Tell us your invention ideas, problems you want us to solve. Give us a compliment. You're not going to get one back. And as we always say, to end every episode, whoa, there was someone here. What? Whoa, there was someone here. What? Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for listening.